Hey trainers, OrphicTempest is back, and yeah, so you guys have already seen the team, and yes, it does include Medicham, and this was just a team I was running for fun. I was thinking about this team during my C day, but I think I finished my C day at 9 p.m., so I was too tired to do any battles. So as lazy, I mean, I'm probably the one of the most laziest trainers. So I decided to do my battles the following day, and this was just for fun. I was just testing out how Charjabug is, and Vikavolt. And I've just got to say, I was surprised at how well this team worked and how well it broke like a lot of popular cores. And I'm just showing you some of my battles. I mean, I did a lot of battles, I did a lot of recordings, so these are most of them. And we're currently ranked 15. Well, we were ranked 15 on Sunday, but we just continued throughout the week, and we got our elo, so we're at like 2236, I think, and this team was just beautiful. So as you can see from my screen, yes, I've got Medicham, best buddy. We're running the standard moveset of counter, ice punch, and psychic. Ice punch for the dragons, psychic for another. Okay, so the opponent made a mistake here. They threw earthquake, I think, because of the electric typing, but what you want to do is you want to throw 2 rock slides. It's more energy efficient, because instead of the 13 turns, you are rather using 5 turns. So I'm hoping the opponent learned that lesson there. So as I was saying, so psychic, because there are issues with the team, obviously. Fire is a problem, so Skeledirge is the biggest core breaker for this team. Gligar and Gliscor are manageable, so you have to play that extremely well, so it can get a bit technical there. And another reason why I wanted to use this team is because Volt Switch is a 4-turn move, and I wanted to kind of practice my timing on 4-turn moves. So I felt like, hey, this is the perfect time to use this. But Vikavolt as our finisher was beautiful, was absolutely beautiful. And I really enjoyed this team. Definitely co-broke a lot of popular teams that are around. So I can definitely recommend this team to you if you do like Medicham, if you're not too pissed about Medicham. But yeah, that is that. So you know what, you can crucify me all you want, but just do that after you like this video and you subscribe. So let's look at the battles. Yes, I saw this team a lot. Okay, not this particular team, but I did see this team a lot. Alolan Sandslash, and then Azumarill and Medicham in the back, and this team beats that team. So that was kind of nice to find out. Okay, so here we go. All right, so Tentacruel, and then we go for the X's here. Oh man, this Charjabug is just brilliant. I tried Charjabug in a particular cup before the Volt Switch, and it didn't do too bad there. Charjabug was really nice. Use there. So yeah, we are not going to shield the Sludge Wave because Vikavolt needs a lot of shields. It is extremely squishy. Even resisted moves don't feel resisted at all. So in comes the Alolan Sandslash, and the nice thing about Vikavolt is that it has stupidly high attack. So you win CNP over Charizard, you win CNP over Pelipper. With Surfetched, it is IV dependent. So maybe having an attack weighted one would be better. You win Machamp. The only the most common Pokemon. Okay. Oh, so here I completely spaced out. I had just realized that the Volt Switch had already gone through, so I was going to KO out the Alolan Sandslash, and I threw another Volt Switch, thinking that and so this was a winnable game, but I messed up, but that's fine. So as I was saying, Vikavolt wins CMP over a lot of Pokemon. So Surfetched is IV dependent, so you have to be careful of that. Maybe having an attack oriented one is better. Attack weighted one is better, sorry. But yeah, so the only things that Vikavolt kind of loses to is Attack Deoxys, Haunter, Gengar, and I think maybe that's about it. But these aren't very common Pokemon in the Open Great League. unless you're running crazy spice, which a lot of trainers do, which is fine. All right, so yeah, so another nice thing about this team is that Charjabug Safe Switch always brings out, you know, things that electric types are kind of weak to. But with the bug subtyping on Charjabug, it just makes, you know, this matchup so much easier. So we're even able to get a shield from the Digger's Bee, and that is just amazing. So I'm coming back into Medicham. We are going to farm this all the way down. I was hoping for the attack debuff so that we get extra farm, but that's okay. They come into their Wigglytuff, and we're going for the Psychic. Hopefully they let this go, because Vikavolt is just going to, look at the charm damage on Vikavolt. It is just so much. Okay, so we're going to shield this, obviously. And I'm hoping that whatever's in the back Vikavolt can take out ends up being a Poliwrath. This is beautiful. So here comes the first discharge. I probably could have farmed up more, but they shield, and we're going straight away for the next discharge. And this will take out the Poliwrath. Bye-bye. Alright, and comes the Wigglytuff, and we're able to Volt Switch down. Good game. Alright, good. So going into the next game, we've got Medicham into Mantine. So this is bad. So we're going to go straight away into Charjabug, and this is beautiful. So another Digger's Bee. So I'm throwing my Exorcism immediately before they get the Scorching Sand, so they won't get the attack debuff. And they throw on bad timing, so Volt Switch goes through. This is beautiful. Alright, okay, no attack debuff. Okay, so we're going to farm up to 2 Exorcisms. Here comes the second one. Alright, and then third one straight away. Okay, and another thing that you have to also note is that Charjabug, okay, so they let another Volt Switch in, so we're shielding this and we're farming this all the way down. This is amazing. Out, I think they bring in, okay, they bring in the Steelix. So this is a GG's. Okay, so here I made a mistake. I should have thrown the Crunch first before the Exorcism. But either way, I still get the moves off, which is fine. And this is game over. So we just align Medicham to this. We are going to tank whatever they throw here. It's Breaking Swipe, which is fine. And then I'm just going to wait a bit, make sure they switch into Mantine, and then we're just going to come in Vikavolt, shield everything, and this is definitely game over. Yeah, so I really enjoyed this team. I really enjoyed this team. The fact that we were able to win the mid game there was amazing. Yeah. So this was like really good practice, getting used to Charjabug and Vikavolt with the new Volt Switch. I'm getting also used to the 4-turn charge moves. Yeah, so this really helped. This really helped a lot. Okay, so here comes the next Breaking Swipe, but we don't care. We are still pretty healthy. So do I build up to 2 Ice Punches? Because I know that the Steelix got a lot of farm from the Charjabug. Yeah, I think we build up to 2 Ice Punches, and then I throw here, to get rid of the Steelix. Alright, and that is a good game. Well played. Alright, good. So going into our next match, Medicham against Vikavolt. So I'm happy that somebody's also using Spice. So yeah, we definitely lose this. Oh man, so catching the X's on my Charjabug, but this is going to be so much damage. It does so much though. Okay, and here is the core breaker. So even though we're running Crunch, opponent knew what I wanted to do, and we didn't get the debuff, and we are getting farmed all the way down. So yeah, this is looking extremely bad. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I should have gotten I think maybe I should have gotten shields from the Vikavolt matchup. But yeah, Skeledirge is just it just core breaks this entire team, and it's a very good Pokemon. It's a very good Pokemon. Really has spiced up the Great League nicely. Yeah, so Disarming Voice incoming, and this if we had a shield, this might have been better, but this is not looking good at all. They've got a pretty healthy Vikavolt. They've got Skeledirge also ready there with some energy. Yeah, so this is not looking good at all. And Medicham loses CMP to both Skeledirge and Vikavolt. So yeah, this is game over. This is definitely game over. All right, pretty cool team from the opponent. Pretty cool team. Yeah, so we throw Ice Punch here. Yeah, and we're not able to do anything. Okay, so yeah, well played. Yeah, Skeledirge is definitely very hard for the team. Okay, good. So we've got Medicham leads. So yeah, I saw a lot of Medichams as well. Medicham leads. And I think in the beginning I was finding like a whole bunch of different ways on how to play this. Do I throw the Psychic, or do I just switch straight away into Charjabug? So I played this like a whole bunch of different times. Okay, so I made a mistake here. The Pokemon that I should have gone into was the Vikavolt because it's got the discharge, but it's okay. Exizor does neutral damage here, so that is fine. Okay, I think I undercharged this so that I can farm all the way down. But actually, I think maybe this wasn't a bad play. Charjabug is more bulky than Vikavolt, so I don't have to use any shields here. And we farm all the way down. We're already at 2 Exizors, and we're going to throw these immediately onto the Medicham. So I think this Medicham has a lot of energy. So that's the first Exizor, does so much damage. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Exizor buff is amazing. Gives a lot of bug Pokemon like play in the meta. Okay, so they throw the Ice Punch. So again, I don't want to use any shields. Okay, then they switch into Lantern, and this is okay, and they quit. All right, yeah. So I think I don't know. Maybe they could have done something, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So into the next match. Okay, so Lantern. What do I do here again? Okay, I think okay, yeah, I know I lose CMP there, so I'm just going to let this go. Okay, they throw the Thunderbolt, and then we go for the Psychic here. Can't remember what I do exactly. What I did. Okay, yeah, we get a shield, and then we go straight away into Charjabug. Okay, then they come into Stunfisk, so I'm happy that probably should have switched earlier, but that's fine. I'm happy that I got the Stunfisk out. Medicham is pretty low, but we did get a shield, so I'm happy about the shield advantage. So I'm hoping Vikavolt will be able to sweep in the back. Yeah, so that's another thing about this team. If you're able to get shield advantage and energy on Vikavolt, and you're not hard-walled in the back, then you can win almost any game. Yeah, I shield here. What happens? Yeah, and I think I farm all the way down, and I win CMP over. Okay, in the back is Noctowl. Yes. So in the back is Noctowl. So we throw the Psychic, they shield, and we go straight away into Vikavolt. This is beautiful. So I'm going to shield this, because again, Vikavolt is extremely squishy. All right, so we throw one more Volt Switch. We throw the X, so I know this will take it out. And because of the Sky Attack debuff, Noctowl's not going to make it in time, and we're able to get our discharge off. Does a lot of damage, almost takes it out. Yep. And this is definitely going to take us out. Yep. And then we're able to counter down with our Medicham. So GG is well played, very well played. Yeah, I didn't see a lot of Noctowl, but this team also does very well against Noctowl. All right, good. Okay, so bad lead. So you go straight away into Deoxys. They're going to throw the Psycho Boost here, which is fine, so you let this go. And in the back is a Frostlash, so I'm very happy about this. So here comes the first crunch. Do they even know we have this move? Okay, yes they do. And we get the defense debuff. Beautiful, so I'm very happy about that. We get a ball switch in, and this is looking very, very good. Okay, so we throw I'm throwing my crunch immediately. What do I do here? Okay, so we win switch, and so we win switch here, switch advantage, and they come back into the Deoxys, so it looks like they're very weak to Electric Bug in the back. So I'm very excited here because Vikavolt is going to sweep, Exizor does so much damage. Okay, so I allowed them to farm me down, and I go into Medicham to soak up any damage because Vikavolt again is pretty squishy. So I want to keep, and then I've got Rock Slide. Okay, in the back is Dugong, so that is game over. GG's, thanks for playing. Okay, so next game is Medicham, Bastiodon. Perfect lead. Alright, good. Okay, so they come into Shadow Vic, and we go straight away into Charjabug. So make sure you always go into Charjabug because Vikavolt's defense is not the best. Alright, so here I have to win switch. We get another Volt switch through, and this is just great for us. So I'm going to build up to the double Exizor, throw the first one because I feel like they also want switch advantage here. Okay, so they let this go. Guess they know that I'm at the double. Alright, Bastiodon is definitely going to come in and farm down, so we go for the crunch. Here, I don't think we get the defense debuff, so, but obviously going to stay in, get farm down, which is fine. Okay, and then in the back is a Medicham, and this is game over. Yeah. So I'm just going to shield this, build up to 2 Exizor, and yeah, this is game over. Alright, okay, so here comes the first Exizor. Let me see what the opponent wants to do. I think they're gonna let this go. So I'll throw my Volt Switch and then throw the Exizor, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, so I even undercharge, yeah, but it still takes it out. And then we get to a discharge here. Let's see how much damage this does on the Basti. Yeah. Okay, it does about 20%. Maybe a bit less, yeah. And yeah, this is game over. So I think they need like what, 3 flamethrowers? Yep. Yeah, and they know it's game over. So thanks for playing, GG's. Alright, good. So going into the next match, we've got Medicham into Diggersby. So this is a great lead for us. Okay, and so I see that they are staying in. I think maybe I should have CMP'd them on the Scorching Sands. Yeah, because our attack falls here, which is kind of bad. Yeah, I think I should have CMP'd them on the Scorching Sands, my bad. Because now I feel like they might be weak to Medicham in the back. But, oh man, Diggersby is just really, really good with the Scorching Sands. Look at how low it's got Medicham. And this is supposed to be a counter for it. Okay, in the back is Cresselia, so looking good so far. But then they've got a Lowland Sandslash. Okay, so I think we're still pretty good here. So pretty good. Okay, so here comes the first crunch. Okay, no debuffs, but does a lot of damage. Charjabug is just an amazing Pokemon. You guys should not be sleeping on this Pokemon. You guys should use it for Great League. It core breaks so many teams. It's just an amazing Pokemon. And it's got the bulk to boot. Yeah, it is definitely, I feel like it's definitely better than Galvantula. At least you're able to tank a Rock Slide. Okay, so yeah, I'm coming in with Vikavolt. Yeah, and we're going to farm this all the way down. But look at, okay, oh yeah, so I made a mistake here. So I think I got overconfident. Oh, Exizor does so much damage. Yeah, I got overconfident here. Oh man. So what I should have done was when I got to my Exizor, I should have just thrown immediately and then switched out into Medicham, because my Medicham is really low. And I know that they're almost at another Grass Knot because they've got so much energy at the moment. And then I throw this and it ends up not being enough and they survive with 1 HP and yeah, they take this game. So I could have definitely played that much better. Yeah, do not allow yourself to get farmed down. That is a very bad play. Alright, good. Okay, so next match, Medicham into Swampert. Okay, this is an okay lead. I'm actually kind of happy to see it here. Alright, so I go for the extra because I know that Swampert wins CMP. And here I go for the Ice Punch. And I think my opponent calls this. Yeah, they call it. Damn. Should have just gone for the Psychic, but it's fine. Alright, and then I CMP. Yeah. So I CMP here. Should have just thrown my Ice Punch immediately when I was there. But we CMP here, and let's see what happens. But I get a shield, which is fine. And then do I let this go? Okay, no, I shield. Okay, so I shield this, and I think we're gonna go for the farm down. Yeah, we go for the farm down. Okay, so we've got an ice punch banked. Okay, and then out comes the Lickitung. Okay, so I'm not really worried because Charjabug does have like really good defenses. So yeah, we're going just for a lot of Volt switches. I mean, look at how much the Exizor did, and it's already almost at half. So I'm like really happy about this. Yeah, Charjabug is just an amazing bug type Pokemon. So here comes the next Exizor. Let's see what the opponent wants to do. Okay, they don't shield, and I think this is going to take us out. Then what do I do here? Okay, it doesn't take us out. Sheesh. Okay, okay, I come into Vikavolt. Yeah, I'm not going to farm this all the way down. Body Slam is going to do a lot of damage, obviously. Vikavolt is very, very glassy. Okay, yeah, in the back is Ninetale. So this is looking very bad for us. Okay, they shield, and we CMP. Yeah, I CMP on the Psychic. Yeah, definitely could have played that better. I think I should have just, I think it was the lead matchup that I messed up. I just should have gone for the Psychic and kept the shields for Vikavolt. Okay, so yeah, GG's, well played to my opponent. Right, good. So next match, Medicham into Quagsire. So this is great for us. Okay, so we're just going to stay in and do as much damage as possible. So I go for the extra again. Again, I'm kind of confused on who wins CMP there. I think it is Quagsire. Alright, so we'll go for the Psychic here. Alright, and they let this go, so this is great. Right, good. So since Medicham has a lot of bulk, we're going to let these mud bombs go, and I think we farm all the way down here. Or do I farm? Okay, I think I farm up to an Ice Punch and then I switch into Vikavolt. I know this is another mud bomb, which will be neutral against us. Yeah, so that's fine. Okay, and they switch into a Skunk Tank. Right, so we're going for Exizor here since it's going to do neutral damage. And we get a shield. This is fine. This is great actually. Okay, and they farm up. We're able to get to another Exizor. This Volt Switch energy generation is amazing. And the Exizor damage is just beautiful. Look at that. We're able to get the Skunk Tank into the red. They throw the Crunch. That's fine. I think I go into Vikavolt and we're going for the full farm down here. So we shield this because again Vikavolt is squishy. This Crunch is shielded. Our defense, I'm sure our defense is now like 0. Let's see what they do. Okay, they have what in the back? What do they have in the back? Oh, it's another poison. Okay, and they tried to catch, but I didn't throw my move. And yeah, this is game over. So we're at the double discharge now. And this is going to do extreme amounts of damage on this Tentacruel. First one shielded. Second one coming through. Let's see how much damage it does. Almost, yeah. 1 KOs and then we throw the Ice Punch and that is a GG's. Thanks for playing. Right, good. So into the next match. Okay, so we have Medicham against Frostlass. So this is horrible. Okay, so straight into Charjabug. Okay, so they are still here. Okay, this is fine. They come into Superior. We've got a lot of energy, and Exizor is going to do tasty damage here. So first one incoming. Oof, we get another Volt Switch. Someone let this go. I think it's going to be the Aerial Ace. Yep. Okay, and throw another Volt Switch, and then we throw the Exizor here. This is beautiful. So this is going to, okay, take out the Superior. Okay, in comes the Frostlass comes back, and we're going to throw our Crunch here. Do we get a shield? Yes, we do. And we get the defense fall. Nice. Okay, another Volt Switch goes through. This is just amazing. It's like people are not used to Volt Switch. And I'm just taking advantage of this. Okay, so okay, so yeah, we double shield here. Okay, out comes okay, so I shouldn't have thrown this. So out comes a Vigoroth. So I shouldn't have thrown this. I think I throw one more Volt Switch and then I go into Medicham. I think I should have just kept all of that energy on Charjabug, use it against the Frostlass, but I'm hoping that we can still salvage this. Okay, so here comes the next Body Slam from Vigoroth, but this is kind of looking okay. Yeah, and then I throw the Ice Punch here. Opponent doesn't shield. which is fine. Okay, then we just do more counter damage. Okay, throw another Ice Punch here. I think this will get the shield, yep. And then we just do as much counter damage as possible. Yeah, but this is now game over. Yeah. Right, good. Okay, then we just come with Vikavolt and then we've all switched down. GG's, well played. Good, so right into the next game. Okay, so let's go. Alright, okay, so Medicham into shiny, that's shiny, right? Shiny Lantern. Okay, so they switch in Beedrill. Okay, so the first mistake I made here was not building up to the Psychic. That was terrible play from me. Oh man, the Shadow Beedrill is doing work. And here in my, I forgot that Beedrill has access to Error Ace, and Error Ace was also buffed this season. So we get a shield here. So oh man, I made such a stupid mistake here. So what I should have done was I should have thrown my Exizor immediately to get rid of the Beedrill. Because Charjabug does well against Lantern, it does well against what they had in the back, and it's running Water Gun. So I threw one Volt Switch and I'm only able to get one Exizor through. So that was mistake number 2. And now all of this Water Gun damage is just chunking. So we're able to get to the Exizor before they're able to get to. So here's where I realized that they're weak to, when they shielded, I knew that they're weak to Vikavolt in the back. And I'm like, this is already game over. Because they're almost at the next surf. Yeah, this doesn't even matter anymore. So this Exizor will take out the, and in the back is a Pelipper, but they're gonna outpace us. Yeah. So I made so that's 2 mistakes I made. But I'm definitely going to learn from that. So trainer played very well played. Alright, good. Okay, so another match here. So what do I do against Dragonite leads? So I just make sure that they don't catch. So yeah, they are farming up a lot. I'm sure to double yeah, so they're the double Dragon Claw now. Yeah, so I throw another counter and we're going to double shield here. And then they come into Lickitung. So I think I'm almost at the double Ice Punch. And this is fine. And then I realized that, oh, this is the Shadow Dragonite, Lickitung, and then Dugong team that what's his name? Home Slice Henry showed. And I'm like, okay, this is winnable. But I'm 2 shields down and I've got a squishy Vikavolt in the back, so not looking too good. Right, so yeah, we get a lot of lick damage here so that they don't get a lot of farm on the Dragonites. We're able to take out the Lickitung. Charjabug is just a brilliant Pokemon. And here I make a mistake. I should have just come into Vikavolt, honestly. I should have just come into Vikavolt, because now I know that this is game over. Yeah, I know this is game over. I think I should, yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point. I should have played that. I could have won this easily, but that's fine. Not easily, but I could have won. It would have been close, but I could have won. Dragonite, yeah, Dragonite is a hard Shadow Dragonite is a hard Pokemon to deal with this team. Altaria is slightly better. Yeah, Altaria leads are actually kind of okay. Alright, good. Okay, next match, go for Grigus. This is bad, so we go into Charjabug and they've got a Alolan Marowak in the back. This is bad. So they've got Ghost in the lead, Ghost as a safe switch. And I'm hoping that there's no Ghosts in the back. What kind of team would that be? Okay, so the Bone Club comes through, does a lot of damage, and looks like they're going to farm down. Okay, so we're able to get the Exizor here, and I'm hoping I'm going to get a shield. And we get a shield. This is great. But they farm us all the way down. They're definitely at a Shadow Bone. We get our counter through, but this is going to... So right now, Medicham is like dead weight. Yep, so I switch straight away into... into Vikavolt, and in the back is a Trevenant. This is just game over. Already look at the Shadow Claw damage that we're getting. Exizor does decent damage, but this is game over. This is definitely game over. They threw the Shadow Ball. See, actually, to be frank, Seed Bomb would have probably taken us out. So here I think I make another mistake. Maybe I should have gone for the Discharge first. Maybe they weren't counting. Oh man, maybe they weren't counting my moves. And they might have shielded the second Discharge. Oh man. And we probably would have, yeah. I don't know. That was dicey. Triple ghost team? Like, what the hell do you do against dog types? But anyways, yeah, well played, GG's. Very well played. Alright, great. So I love seeing Deoxys leads, honestly. So we go straight into Charjabug. And they are going to Psycho Boost and just dip. That is normal, that is standard, so that's okay. We're not going to shield this, we've got a lot of energy. And out comes Sableye. Now this is food for Charjabug. So we're going to throw our X-Scissors immediately because Sableye wins CMP over Charjabug. And we get a shield. This is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. So I think I let this go. Yeah, I let this go. Okay, so foul play comes through. And then since this was the best switch for Charjabug, I'm like, we're coming and farming down with Vikavolt. Yeah, so we're going to shield this and we're just going to farm this all the way down. Beautiful, beautiful energy here. And what do they come back in? So they come back into Deoxys, but they make a really good switch into Mandibars, but they go broken. This doesn't matter. Like this, I don't care. So Discharge coming through. Doesn't take out the Mandibars. But we come into Medicham, we're going to farm this all the way down. We've got some residual energy on Vikavolt. Yeah, and this is looking good. This is looking pretty good. Man, Charjabug and Vikavolt just like really breaking apart teams, and I like it. I really like it. Medicham, I felt like Medicham in this really helped with the like steel types, the steel rock types and stuff. But I really enjoyed using Charjabug and Vikavolt. You all shouldn't sleep. You all shouldn't sleep on these two Pokemon. Alright, good. So going into the last battle for this video. Alright, so I've been seeing this team a lot. So Sandslash, Medicham, and then Azumarill. Okay, so anytime you are faced with this match up, you just go straight away into Charjabug. So if they switch in Medicham, you go into Charjabug. If they switch in Azumarill, you go into Vikavolt because it's got the Discharge, you know. Alright, so I shield the Power Up Punch. Yeah, I really doubted my counting that. Because I know that they weren't really at the Psychic, I think. Yeah, but we're able to get a shield, so this is fine. I know this, yeah. So when I saw the Ice Punch, I was like, damn. Okay, there was no need for me to shield that. Didn't think they'll be running Power Up Punch and Ice Punch, but that's fine. Okay, so here comes the second Ice Punch, but that won't take us out. So we build up to the double X-Scissor. Luckily, it's not CNP. So here's the first X-Scissor. And we get the last shield, so I throw the next X-Scissor immediately so that we can keep alignment. And this will definitely take the Medicham out. Okay, so what's the opponent going to do? They come into Sandslash, they get 2 Shadow Claws, that's fine. We go into our Medicham, they switch into Azumarill, and then we come into our Vikavolt, and that is game over. Thanks for playing. So, you know what to do, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in Ultra League. Bye-bye.